Welcome back, everybody, to my 4-in-1 birthday special for Shaylyn, Geena, Jaron, and Kim, in which we're going to keep the Nintendo Wii segments moving along with Jeopardy. And right before we get into playing this game, if you have not watched the previous segment yet, which was Wheel of Fortune for the Wii, I highly recommend you watch that first. If you want to know why, just watch the video. Get in, Tiger.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
This is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. Yeah. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone. Good luck. Let's start the Jeopardy round. And we start the Jeopardy round categories with this one. How about them tigers? Recently discovered presidential ads. Animals. Sports zone. Very, very good. And playwrights. Player 1. The striped species of this mammal is identifiable by the two white stripes down its back forming a V.
What is a skunk?
Okay, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding right. Please pick again. The Cape species of this bovine of southern Africa is extremely dangerous to man and has never been domesticated. Player 1.
What is a cow?
Nope. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, Player 3. That's right. Way to go. Player 3, pick again. And here's Kelly.
The cuddly koala feeds almost exclusively on the leaves of this tree of the myrtle family.
What's the eucalyptus?
Yes, Player 1. That's correct. You're out of the hole. We return to you. On the Galapagos Islands, the marine type of this lizard feeds on algae that it gathers off rocks at low tide.
What is an iguana?
It's Player 1. That's it. You get to pick again. This small Andean rodent is prized for its fur, which can be gray with a deep blue underfur. Player 1?
What is, chinchilla?
Correct. Player 1, back to you. Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound. Yes, Player 1. Good. Player 1. These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. Okay, Player 1. Yeah, good. Choose again, Player 1. Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Select again. Tidal Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book. Yes, Player 1. Yeah. Correct. Player 1. Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. It's Player 1. Yep. Player 1. Pick again. This tiger is the great spokescat for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Okay, Player 1. Yes. We return to you, Player 1. Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
The South China tiger has these features spaced farther apart than other species do. On each individual tiger, they're unique, like fingerprints.
Player 1. That is correct. Select again.
Tiger is the second rank in this organization for young boys.
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again, Player 1.
Tigers are the largest cats, and the tiger named for this Russian region is the largest tiger.
It's Player 1.
Hey, you're right.
Player 1.
The largest population of wild tigers is found in this Asian country on about 30 wildlife reserves.
Okay, Player 1.
Good for you.
Choose again, Player 1.
His father, James O'Neill, was a 19th century actor whose most famous role was the Count of Monte Cristo.
Yes, Player 1.
Right.
You again, Player 1.
Public disgust over his play Ghosts caused this Norwegian to retaliate in his An Enemy of the People.
Let's hear it, Player 1. You got it. Player 1.
This Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright was related to John Sevier, the first governor of the volunteer state.
Player 1.
Right.
Player 1. It's the Daily Double.
You are in the lead right now. Give us a wager.
Player
Here
1.
is your Daily Double clue. A 1934 New York City taxi driver's strike led him to write Waiting for Lefty, the first of his plays to be produced.
Congratulations, you're still in first, Player 1. Please pick again.
This Shakespeare contemporary is remembered for Dr. Faustus and for getting stabbed to death.
Okay, Player 1. Right you are. You get to pick again.
He said a nation half slave and half free can't exist. I say he's wrong. I'm Stephen Douglas, and I approve this message.
Yes, Player 1.
That's correct.
Player 1.
So what if he's the first West Point grad president? Some say he drinks. You decide. I'm Horace Greeley, and I approve this message.
Player 1.
That is correct.
Choose again, Player 1.
In 1814, this general had a pirate, Jean Lafitte, help him in New Orleans. What's next? I'm John Quincy Adams, and I approve this message.
It's Player 1.
You are correct.
Please pick again.
You elect him? I say in 7 months the economy will be in shambles. I'm Al Smith, and I approve this message.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
That's right. Way to go.
Player 1.
Back to you. Alex Hamilton wants him to be president. Them's fighting words. I'm Aaron Burr, and I approve this message.
Yes, Player 1.
Right you are.
Player 1.
When a basketball player goes walking with the ball too long without dribbling, it's called this. Are we there yet?
Okay, Player 1.
That is correct.
We return to you, Player 1.
Kelly will present this clue.
Sluggers try to get backspin on the ball because it makes air move faster over the upper surface, providing this elevating force on the underside.
Player 1. Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Lift. You again, player one. Every spring, the Augusta National Golf Course hosts this famous tournament. It's player one. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we wanted. The Masters. Player one. Tony Stewart lives life in the fast lane as one of the big names in this type of auto racing. Let's hear it, player one. Yep. And here's the $1,000 clue. In 2004, she became the first soccer player to carry the U.S. flag for the Olympic closing ceremonies. Okay, player one. Yeah, good. Player two is in third place, which means, of course, player two will select first in Double Jeopardy. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. The Masters of Golf, an organic category. Emperors. Catching some Z's. Note the quotation marks. Beekeeping. And literature à la Seuss. Player two gets to make the first selection once again. This time, we're moving into the Double Jeopardy round. This term for a group of bees refers specifically to the group that flies from the hive to form a new colony. Yes, player one. Right. Select again. Drones don't sting, and queens only sting other queens. So only worry about these bees. 95% of a hive's population. Let's hear it, player one. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. The workers. Player one, pick again. Honey is produced by the evaporation of this drink of the gods that bees collect from flowers and then regurgitate. Player one? That is correct. Player one, back. Glands on a bee's abdomen convert the sugar in honey to this building material. It's player one. You are correct. Please pick again. A major concern for beekeepers is CCD, this disorder. Yes, player one. You got it. Player one. Each defender guards a section of the playing area in this system of sports defense. Player one. Hey, you're right. You again, player one. This Italian squash can be eaten raw, steamed, or grilled, or baked in a sweet bread. It's player one. Yes. Player one. Back. Two-word term for the weightlessness experienced by astronauts in orbit. Okay, player one. Yes. We return to you. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
It's the point on the celestial sphere vertically above a given position.
Let's hear it, player one. Oh, sorry. That's incorrect. Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. The zenith. Select again.
The Lozi people moved to higher ground during the annual flooding of this African river. Okay, player one. Correct. Choose again, player one. Opposition led by Santa Anna limited the reign of this country's Agustin I to 10 months. Yes, player one. Nope. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? The correct response is Mexico. You get to pick again. Alfonso VI, who died in Toledo in 1109, called himself Emperor of two religions, Christianity and this. It's player one. That's not it. Anyone else? We're talking about Islam. You again, player one. Last name of Louis, brother and father of French emperors. Let's hear it, player one. Good. Player one? Answer? One of the daily double. You are currently in the lead. How much are you going to wager, player? All right, here's your clue. He was crowned emperor on Christmas Day 800. That puts you even further ahead. Player one. Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
The cartouche seen here denotes this emperor, the ruler of Heliopolis.
Player one. Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. Ramses. Player one, pick again. Hester looked at the frock. She looked in dismay. Do you have it in something other than A? Okay, player one. That's it. Player one. George said, no, Lenny, no. I won't get you a guppy. You think I've forgotten what you did to that puppy? Yes, player one. Good for you. Select again. And sir, the second daily double. You are in first place. Please, okay, here is the clue. I sat there with Winston. We sat there, we two. But when busted for thought crime, I knew I was through. Congratulations, you're still in first, player one. We return to you, player No Brontes, just Dantes. Got sent off to Deef. But with Danglers, he had a big beef. Let's hear it, player one. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else? The correct response is the Count of Monte Cristo. You get to pick again, player one. So on again, from Laputa to Glubdub Grib. I'm giving up something a flub-dub grib. Player one? That's correct. Please pick again, player In 2005, one. He was 7 strokes down after round 1, but a miraculous 30-foot chip on 16 helped him win a 4th green jacket. It's player one. Good. Choose again, player one. In 1964, he led an army on his way to his fourth and final Masters win. Let's hear it, player one. That's correct. Select again. Bear with us. The first of his record 6 Masters wins came in 1963, and the last in 1986. It's player one. Right. You get to pick again. In 2004, this golfer, known as Lefty, jumped for joy on 18 and showed off his vertical leap ability. About 2 inches. Okay, player one. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player three. No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player two. Yes. You again, player two. Both the course and the tournament were created by this 1920s icon, the only single-season winner of golf's Grand Slam. Let's hear it, player one. Right. We return to you, player one. A dialysis machine is also called an artificial one of these organs. Player one? Correct. Please pick again. Alveoli are tiny sacs clustered like grapes in these organs. It's player one. That's it. Player one. Though this organ has no known use, it can harm you if it ruptures, creating the risk of peritonitis. Yes, player one. Yes. Player one. The hepatic duct carries bile from the liver to this organ for storage. Okay, player one. That's right, way to go. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? The islets of Langerhans aren't a vacation spot, but a group of cells in this organ. It's player one. That's correct. Only 2 of you will be going on to Final Jeopardy. Sorry, player 3. Final Jeopardy still to come, and here's the category. Famous names. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Now it's time for the Final Jeopardy clue, and here it is. In the 19th century, he created a new type of reference work, a dictionary named from the Greek for treasury. What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain Let's see your response.
So I end up with $100,000.
And this correct response will add how much to your score? Congratulations, player one. You're the winner. We'll see you next time.